After 30 years of experience, Paragon customers sometimes find out that they need additional funding, and they reach out to friends and family typically first. But after that, the next step is typically angel investing. Today I have with us Blake Petty, the Executive Director of the Aggie Angel Network. Hello, Blake.
Howdy, Mike. Thanks for having me today.
All right. Hey, we were just talking about elevator pitches and pitch decks. Can you tell us a little bit why that's important when they are fundraising?
Oh, incredibly critical to have these things organized for entrepreneurs. It crushes me to see so many great inventors, innovators, entrepreneurs who are so capable of developing a really great technology or solution, but then can't communicate the value of that solution to an audience. And so being able to tell a story around not only what you have created, but more importantly, what the value behind that creation is it's key in being successful as an entrepreneur.
Okay, could you name us a few tips about how they should prepare for theirs, the length of time and what might be inside of a pitch deck or elevator pitch?
Sure. I've actually stolen or plagiarized the tips from Guy Kawasaki's his Art of the Start, and he's got a really nice rule. It's the 10-20-30 rule. It's a 10 slide maximum, 20 minutes maximum, and 30-point font maximum. And it's a simple rule for building a slide deck that doesn't have too much information, that comprises all of the important, pertinent information, that puts it in a visible format so that your audience understands what is important to take away. And most importantly, it leaves the audience asking, can you tell me more? It doesn't provide all the information. It provides just enough to compel them to act further.
All right. Tell me a little bit about the Aggie Angel Network and angels in general.
Angels are wonderful people, despite what you may see on shows like ABC Shark Tank. But in a similar fashion, angels are investors, private investors, who want to contribute in an equity fashion, invest in brand new, usually technology-based businesses as they are needing some of that seed stage or angel stage capital to really move from, I have an idea, maybe I have a prototype, into building a business model. So the Aggie Angel Network is not unique. There are angel networks all across Texas and the nation. In fact, it's a global, somewhat of a phenomena. Over the past decade, these angels who used to have to find deals and invest in deals individually, they begin to congregate together, and they become kind of pack hunters looking for the right deal that suits their risk level. And they'll invest, usually between 25,000 up to maybe $500,000 individually, but as a group, into these new startup ideas.
Very good. Very good. Is there some kind of tip or a couple of tips that you could leave with our audience to help them identify fundraising sources, or more importantly, how to get ready for a fundraising source?
So the fundraising sources are actually pretty available. Just spend some time Googling, look in your local, regional, and then statewide area, and you'll be able to find plenty of angel networks that are searching for good deals. You might want to ask around and find the right groups that invest in your type, whether that's the industry, the technology, the innovation, or maybe just the type and size of deal that you're looking for. And I guess if there's one takeaway that I would offer, and I've seen thousands and thousands of pitches, elevator pitches, longer pitches, and I've seen some really, really bad ones. If I had one piece of advice, it's that you have to practice, right? What's the old adage? How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. Far too many times our entrepreneurs think that because they know the technology, they think they know their market and their customer, that coming up with a 10-minute delivery about their business, they can do that on the fly, off the cuff. And that's a dangerous thing to do. I encourage you to craft a pitch, build a deck, share it with those who know your business and understand what should be pertinent, and then practice it in front of strangers, people who don't understand this business, the people who are going to give you really true, valid advice, just like some of the angels will.
Well, thanks, Blake. Lastly, here, tell us how long in advance should one start looking for an angel network to get involved with before they actually need the money?
Well, since so much of investing, especially at this stage, is relationship based, I actually think that you should never stop learning and introducing yourself to some of these angel networks. But the truth of the matter is, the angels participate individually. That means that they're putting in their individual work on due diligence. And frankly, some of these things take a lot of time. So please don't think that just because you can get in front of angels and pitch them a wonderful presentation like you know you're going to, that an investment is coming within days or weeks. Oftentimes, these are going to take about 90 days for an angel group to do some due diligence. They're going to have to negotiate with you on terms. So I definitely think a 3 to 6, maybe even a 9-month period ahead of when you're going to need this funding, that's when you should be getting in front of these angel investors.
Blake, thanks for all your help today with our audience, and I'll catch up with you soon. There are plenty of other fundraising opportunities, from debt financing to private equity to crowdsourcing to IPOs, which is initial public offering. There's plenty of those things that we won't get into today. But no matter what fundraising source you end up using, make sure you understand all the risks. And so a lot of investigation and Googling and searching will help you a lot. This wraps up our fundraising module. The next module is architecture and requirements gathering.